the chair.
The dentist. So we'll go over there, and then when we get back, I'm going to run Neo a little bit and then talk a little bit about Blaise Pascal. So it is vlog number 2. I'm so glad you're watching. Let's do this thing.
You ready? Yeah. In the chair.
Okay, I'm back from the dentist and just chilling out here in the cabana out in the neighborhood, and before I get Neo out here and we go for a little run, we'll show you some of that good action. Now we're going to talk a little bit about Blaise Pascal. Now, if you want to get more of this, just go over to my podcast at MorningCoach. I'll put a little link up here. Well, I'll put search iTunes for MorningCoach. And you can get a whole breakdown of this. But I want to go over it a little bit before I take Neo out and we go running. Blaise Pascal was really a left-brain person, and meaning that he was a scientist, right? And he was a French philosopher, a scientist, a mathematician. So he had that left brain working. But he said this, and it's something that transformed my life. He said, all man's miseries derive from not being able to sit quietly in a room alone. All man's miseries derive from not being able to sit quietly in a room alone. Just think about that for a minute. So it's not one misery or two miseries. Blaise Pascal is saying all man's miseries derive from not being able to sit in a room. So what does that really mean? So what Blaise Pascal's really talking about is getting out of mind, that meditative state, and allowing yourself to just be. Again, with Blaise Pascal, knowing that he is this scientist, this man of left brain knowledge, is telling us that we need to make a change. And I'm going to tell you the same thing. I mean, the more that we can quiet the mind and get rid of that catastrophic thinking, the more positive we can become and allow things to work for us. And so what we want to do is we want to stop, the noise, and we do that by slowing the mind down and focusing on positive things and getting into the moment. That's the real key thing, getting into the moment. So what Blaise Pascal was really, really rocking here is that we need to quiet the mind. We've got to get ourselves in a place where, we don't have all this noise that's constantly going up there. So what do? Well, one of the great ways to do that is to meditate. Now, I got various ways, but one of the ways I meditate that really helps me is I have a Muse. This is a Muse. See it, Muse, focus in, Muse. Okay, and the Muse is an EEG reader that you put on your head, and I am not getting paid to advertise or endorse this. You fix your hair, obviously. You have to fix your hair. And then you hooks up to your iPhone, and you put your earphones on, and I have some noise-reducing earphones here. I normally use these are Bang & Olufsen earphones. And basically, I put those on, and I disappear for a little while. And it just works for me. So that's one way to use a Muse. Another way could be to use what's called binaural beats. You can get them on podcasts. You can get them out there all over the place. Again, binaural beats is just a way to kind of get your mind away from things. I also listen to Steve Halpern. He's a kind of a new age type of guy. I love his music. Kind of takes me away. I'm a big music fan, and that tends to help me in my meditation. But at the end of the day, make sure you follow me and the things that I'm doing in order for me to help you with if you're having problems with meditation, because it's one of those things that I think everybody overcomplicates. Like, you got to be this real spiritual being in order to meditate. And the truth is, meditation just means going inside and quiet the mind. That's really what we're doing, is just trying to quiet the mind. And that's what I want to help you do. Morning coaching, the things I've done over the years, it's all about staying positive, but it's also about understanding some of the true ideas in life. And one of those is that it's really hard for most people to sit in a room alone because they're quiet and they're there with their thoughts. And if we can take that away, it's part of my goal of helping you in suffering and helping bring more peace, joy, happiness to the world. That's what I want to do for you. And that's what I'm going to continue to do on this channel. I'm going to bring you happiness and joy, peace and love. And we're going to continue to do this every single day. So let's rock this thing. What I want you to do is work on a little bit of meditation today. Again, if you haven't had a chance to listen to the podcast, go over to MorningCoach and listen to that, because it'll help you get a little more information. And other than that, we can start to quiet that mind down and really, really relax those thought processes so that we can find that peace that is so important. Okay, so let's take a look now, a little bit at Neo, who brings me peace. Hey, with my big buddy Groot up here. See if we focus in on Groot a little bit. There's Groot. Hey, I just want to thank you for watching, as always. And this is my second vlog, so the last one I screwed up. I went over 20 seconds, so I can only spend 20 seconds here. But what I'm doing is putting up a subscribe button there. You can click that, and I think it's down here, down there. And then if you want to watch the video of vlog 1, just click that and watch the video. And as always, like, comment, share. You know the drill. Help us get this positive energy out in the world so that we can keep making a difference here at MorningCoach and with what we're doing. Okay, have a beautiful day, and thanks for the subscribe.